Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. It's Wednesday, July 8th. Boring. We had a bit of volatility last night, but not too much. Well, it's summer, so we don't expect the market to make tops and bottoms. Morning, Darren. Hey, Thomas. Hey, Catalin. Hey, Claudio. Hey, Peter. Hey, Timmy. Hey, Diana. Good something, everyone. Okay, let's start as usual with higher time frame and we'll go from there. Well, starting with Bitcoin, CME chart, daily time frame, you can see low, high, kind of pointing to the downside. If we'll make a lower low here, well, that will get us in the long reload zone, and then we can think, well, give me some W's on higher time frame. Until then, maybe we'll consolidate a little bit more. Keep in mind this daily time frame. But I don't see daily W's. I don't see nothing extra bullish. Yeah, some indicators are telling us, well, the market is not as bearish as people think, but bullish divergence without location and without W's doesn't have too much value in my eyes. Maybe some people say, well, we have bullish divergence. Yes, we have, but no location and no W's. Not yet, at least. Okay, so on daily, we are playing kind of a ugly range game. I'm waiting to see if we'll accept below this 57,800, and then maybe we'll do a W. Just maybe. Ethereum, pretty simple, a bit stronger than Bitcoin, and on this one we have W's. We bounced from above 1,500, we made W's, we pumped. Maybe, just maybe we'll go back down, retest, and hunt a W on 4-hour chart. That could be something. Otherwise, nothing. We have a range, and I think we'll probably go mostly sideways. Bullish divergence on MACD, bullish divergence on RSI, even a W on OBV. But again, all depends on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin will go down, probably will drag Ethereum to new lows, to below 1,500. Looks a bit better on looking at the W, looking at the pump, looks a bit better than Bitcoin. A daily W, it's a daily W. What I don't like about this is that we didn't accept, or we didn't trade it below 1,500. Just to take some liquidity and then pump. But hey, maybe that's next, who knows. Bitcoin, Ethereum, let's take a look at dominance. Well, same thing, nothing new. Fighting 60% over and over again. Ethereum versus Bitcoin. We have some W's. Looks like this scenario will play out. I don't know if we have the strength to even test 003, but at least we have some. The market is not dumping straight down. It's going sideways also, which is nice. I don't call a bottom on Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Probably the entire year I will not be able to call a bottom on this one. Total market cap bounced from 2 trillion. Remember when we discussed at 2.5, if we lose the level, we can go straight to 2 trillion. Well, we touched that level 2 times and we bounced. Is the bounce strong enough? I'll be honest, I don't think it's the strongest bounce or the best chart here. If you look here, we have lower highs and lower lows all over the place. We slow down, we can go sideways for a bit, but I think we can also accept pretty easily below $2 trillion. Classic chart, you can see the same thing I am seeing here. It's still valid thinking to expect a bottom in October. Nothing changed here. We have some signs that the market is not as weak as we see on the chart, but that's not enough to call a bottom, like I told you earlier. Looking at at ES, on daily, we are kind of in the same place. On lower time frame, we played the range game, and the Monday range, but on higher time frame, on daily, we are in the short reload zone. We had a bit of bad news, war news yesterday that moved the market a little bit. People, to see a clear move on ES means to test this long reload zone, or to accept below this level, or at least to this level, to create some daily M's. We don't have daily M's for the moment. We are still fighting this, and we are still above 7,500. Pretty strong. We can go straight down, some bad news or something. Yes. You saw that everything was bullish before 4th July weekend. You saw everything was nice and calm and everything was pointing up. And I warned you. I warned everyone. It's a trap. Don't fall in love, because probably they'll dump it after the weekend. Well, guess what? They started dumping already on Bitcoin and Ethereum. They will do it on ES also, most probably. So people, learn to treat market like a business. Make a serious journal where you put all the things you learn, everything you find out about the market along the time. And maybe you have a chance. Maybe you'll know exactly like me, or you'll suspect. That's the best way to say it. You'll suspect that it's a trap before the 4th July weekend. It's not hard. If you put good notes last couple of years, well, you'll know, well, they are trapping us before that weekend, and then we'll dump the market. It's not so hard to see it. But if you just noticing this year and you don't put it in your journal and you don't do anything, you just try to remember without putting in a journal, well, guess what? You'll forget until next year. And you'll do the same stupid mistake next year and next year and next year. Anyway, let's see what will happen. I think long reload zone, it's on the table on this last pump. But also, if something bad will happen at any point in time, the big long reload zone is on the table, closing this gap. Please don't tell me it's not possible, because it is. Anyway, that's ES. Gold. We discussed about gold. Yeah. If we'll make some nice W's here, has the chance to go to 4,500 and nice, to call it a nice bounce. But overall, gold is not bullish. On daily time frame, gold is not bullish anymore. We created this big M. We have something really simple and easy to understand, even for beginners, as I teach you in Capo 1. Yeah? What makes a range? Equal highs and equal lows. What makes a downtrend? Lower highs and lower lows. High, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. What is this one? What's the market state here? Pretty simple. And now to create a higher high, we need to accept above this level. That means confluence with 5,000, and that means we'll accept above 5,000, and still is not bullish. Why? Because if we put the high and we put the low, that's confluence with this gap and confluence with the short reload zone, and it's probably a fake out. So it will take a long period of time, most probably, to make gold bullish again. It's so simple. By the way, people, if you want to join Capo One, 5 places left. DM me and I'll give you the questions, and if I'll accept you can do the payment. Yeah, we have time until September. Slow and steady. And people telling me that, well, I want to reserve a place. No, you reserve the place at the payment. I don't want to keep lists with reservations and things like that. You DM me, I'll put you the questions. If I accept you as a student in Capo One, then I'll give you the payment address. You do the payment, and then that's your place. Pretty simple. Yep. 5 from 20. Okay. Now, and more than 5 people DM me and talked about Capo One, but some of them I didn't accept. Some of them they are slow and they are thinking about it. I don't want to overcomplicate things, so you reserve the place at the payment. It's so simple. I'll announce when the registration is over, and then we'll wait until September to start the Capo One. If you want more details, DM me. If you want more details in general, you can go and see the become a Capo One or join Capo One. Yeah, we have a channel there in the Discord. Okay, so gold is not so bullish as people are trying to tell you, or gold bugs are trying to tell you. Oil, well, guess what? What do we have here, people? What do we call this one? What is this one? Bullish divergence in the oversold, no? Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in to show you. Is this bullish divergence confirmed on... yes, it is. So, we use gap as location. This is a bullish divergence. You can see low, lower, low. Low, higher, low. Pretty simple. Confirmation here. So you have RSI bullish divergence in the oversold and exiting the oversold, which is really nice. Okay. And some W's on OBV and some attempts on MACD histogram. And after you have, okay, location, bullish divergence. And guess what? We can call this a W on daily. Well, I don't think so. I don't think it's a W, but you can see. Will is trying to form a W at least. On lower time frame, of course, we have a W on 4-hour chart. But I said something about a daily W. Look at it. Yeah. So bullish divergence all over the place. Here you can see it. On 4-hour is more obvious. Look at it. Yeah. And then W's, 4-hour W's. Look at it. This is a W neckline. Someone pinpointed, well, gold, oil is pumping here. Yeah, but it's a bit too late to chase it here. If you want to play this one on daily or on 4-hour chart, you need to wait for something like this, for this level to be touched. On 4-hour chart is a retest of the W. On daily time frame, it's you are trying to outsmart the market, anticipating the W. So the W will become this one. Down, up, down, creating the right part of the W and then pump. So depending on you. You can wait for a daily W to form and then play it, or you can anticipate and play the retest of 4-hour W. That's up to you. If you really want to play oil. For me, I don't want to play oil. I still think oil is for big players, not for me. So, yes, indeed, this one reached our area and is forming W's. And the pump should be nice, at least to retest 87, 85 kind of idea. And then at that retest, people will call oil bullish again, and we'll close our long trade already. Okay. Shitcoins, well, they are fucking around. symmetrical triangles going sideways, lowering the volatility. You can see the volatility is not as big as was before. This one is perfect example. Pump, dump, don't touch it after that. Let it consolidate for months, for years, because it's a trap. The biggest shitcoin we have for today is this one. Do you know what this is? The biggest shitcoin. Look at it. Look at it. And I know some people said that it's a shitcoin. Don't touch it exactly at the opening. Wait for 50% lower. Yeah, that's 50%, people. 150 split it in two. In this area, you can start thinking about dollar cost averaging, not going all in. Start thinking about dollar cost averaging, waiting for W's. We'll go there? Of course it will. This was the public doing the best public does usually. Yeah, buying tops and selling bottoms. Just don't be the public. If you are in crypto traders arena, you are not allowed to be the public. You got too many warnings. Don't touch this one. If you did it anyway, but that's on you. Sorry. I'm trying to build a nice community here, but if you don't listen and you really want to be the public, well, nothing I can do about it. Maybe you're just not one of us. Anyway, we'll come back later on this one next year, or who the fuck knows when. We'll have W's. We'll see that is bullish again, or is bullish. But by then, public will forget about it. And if you tell someone from public, well, look at SpaceX, you'll say, well, that shit, that looks ugly. I don't want to see it. And that will be the best moment to buy it. Anyway, silver, trying to do something. Same patterns like on gold. I don't want to touch this. I don't want to do anything. I made nice money with silver. To be honest, I already spent that money for something. So I made nice money, already spent the money, and I'm waiting probably months, years until I'll even think about touching silver again. Okay, people, so that's the overview. That's my my opinion about the higher time frame. Looking at the calendar today, at the end of the New York session, we have FOMC minutes. So expect some volatility at the end of the New York session. Nothing else. I don't see anything else on the calendar, at least not on this one. So we can go on seeing what we have in the market on lower time frame. Unfortunately, people, we are in the same place like yesterday. Yesterday morning, we said that we don't touch the market in the middle of the range. I need to say it again. What we have different now, we have another YM, a big YM here. The target for this YM 1-to-1, it's at the Monday low. I saw people taking this short 3-low zone. That's not bad. Stefan posted the short for VIP members. I saw even in the live stream yesterday some people saying, well, it's a good area to short. Indeed, it was. I'm not saying it's not a good area to short. But when you have something like this, people like me, yeah. Let me zoom out a little bit more. What is 1 hour? Let's put 4-hour chart in perspective so you can see it. When you have something like this, Bitcoin, Ethereum, yeah, trailing from a lot higher, you're not tempted to go and trade middle of the ranges. That's why I'm so peaceful. I'm not being aggressive. I'm not trying to frame the next short because I'm already short. Yeah, from a lot higher. Remember, a couple of weeks ago, what Paul J. Stupid Trader told you. I'm not interested to get the next long. I'm scared that I'll not be able to take the next big short. I'm hunting short ideas. Well, I did, and I'm keep trying to trail as much as possible. That allows me to stay on the sidelines or wait for clear setups. I said yesterday I'm waiting for SFU setups. Well, then I'll wait for SFU setups. It's so simple to wait for this level or for this level. Middle of the range, a good scalper could make some money, but it's dangerous. And don't tell me, well, this trade was profitable. Show me the next 100 trades you took in the middle of a range and show me that with that strategy you managed to be profitable. Because I'll tell you what, from my experience, trading close to the middle of the range, any range, is not a good strategy. Why? The win rate is small, the risk reward is small, and you, in the end, you work for CZ or for Binance or for the exchange you are trading on. So I prefer to sit on the sidelines and just wait. That doesn't mean it's not possible to be profitable. A trader like Stefan could do it. If I really want to do it, I think I could do it properly, and having experience will help me being profitable. But why bother doing that when I could wait for specific setups, for setups with high risk reward, with nice win rate, and just wait on the sidelines in the rest of the time? After you become profitable, after you grow your portfolio, you will see that slowly you'll change your approach. You'll try to protect your capital more, and you don't go and throw away with setups or with opening trades in the middle of the range. At least that's in my case. So, middle of the range? No, thank you. I see the EM, okay, maybe we can go and test the low. If we'll do that and we'll reclaim, I'll play an SFU long. If we'll go lower in the long reload zone, that will get my attention for a potential general setup. If we'll take the high, I'll definitely play a short. If we go and look left and you see the SFU above, if we touch that level, I'll hunt a short SFU. So the plan remains the same like yesterday. Nothing changed. Ethereum, simple, similar. You can see the M's. You can even see the bearish divergence here. Look at RSI. Yeah, that's bearish divergence, what we see there. The long reload zone is a lot lower. I'll play the long here. Well, if we reclaim and looks nice on 5-minute chart, is possible. I'll play the short if we'll test the Monday high. Of course I will. Just give me a close back below. Simple. Same strategy. Hype. Everyone is talking about hype. Everyone is saying we want hype to go down and die. Well, I'll tell you what. A trader like Stefan will manage to get an entry around $70 or higher. And he will manage to get risk-free multiple times. He will try 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And at some point in time, the market will dump and he will make a lot of money. But he knows exactly how to play the game. Beginners, they will attempt to short here. They will not move the stop loss at scratch, or they will not make the trade risk-free, and they will get one stop loss, second stop loss, third stop loss. And when finally the real trade comes, they are already in a big loss. And even if they manage to get that dump and they are profitable on that dump, all they will be able to do is to get back break even. When you see a coin like this relatively strong, you just leave it alone. Like I said, I could trade it, yes. Stefan could trade it, yes. Some gladiators are able to trade and still be profitable, yes. Why I don't trade this one? Because it's a pain in the ass, that's why. I'm here to make money, not to prove that I could short hype. Okay? I saw Stefan. He was asked about hype and he is trying to give you a setup there. Okay. But be sure that you follow Stefan entirely and you make the trade risk-free like Stefan does. Otherwise, Stefan will be break-even or make money and you lose money. Extra careful. Solana. You can see the yams going back down. Some people said, why you are so bearish on Solana? I'm not bearish on Solana. I just see nobody cares about Solana. Or not enough people. Needs to go lower. Needs to consolidate. Solana will become the greatest thing ever. Probably the next cycle. Close to the next cycle. Maybe will be again the first one to pump. Who knows? But at the moment, I don't see why I should pay attention to this one. I keep it on this short list mostly to understand, to see if we are trying to attempt something on shitcoins. Because if shitcoins are starting to move, Solana will start to pump, to show some bullishness. Yes, on 4-hour chart. Well, let's go on 1 hour. Yesterday we framed the setup on 5-minute chart, if you remember. I even posted on general chat because it was Tuesday and Tuesday is for everyone. Here, we discussed about an SFU long. And guess what? We managed to get here. Took the profit off. People who took the trade. I didn't took the trade. I'm not trading traditional market. I don't want people to understand that I'm trading traditional market because I don't. But I frame setups for you. So, took the trade here, took the profit there, and then the market dumped. After the dump, I told you on general chat, on every channel, I told you that this looks bearish. Why? We have this big yam in the Monday range with a clear breakdown. You can see the candle closed all the way down here. And this setup we had and we made money looks actually like a bearish retest of this yam. And you can see by yourself what's happening here. If we lose this level, we can go down. And we can go down to the next level, this one. If we lose this level. It's possible to lose it. It's possible even, I don't want to say probable, but we get the idea. Yams and more yams. It's up to you. What setup we can play here? Well, maybe we'll bounce here. Doesn't look like a good setup to long here now. I think a good setup will be to take this as an SFU long. If we'll get there, that will be nice to hunt an SFU long. Simple as that. Nasdaq looking similar, a bit more bearish. Some levels to sweep some liquidity. But again, we can go a lot lower. You see the yams? You see the neckline? You see the important level here at 61.8? If we lose this one, we can go lower. So simple. If we don't lose this level when we bounce, okay, we'll stay in the range. And gold, remember I told you to play the Monday range on gold? Look at it. We made a double at the Monday low. We accepted above. If you took that, we pumped. We made nice money. Then dumped again. Took this one as a resistance and now is rejecting. And most probably for some scalpers, day traders on gold, they'll say, well, I'll short the fuck out of this one because it's a resistance at the Monday low. And we already have a downtrend here. Lower highs and lower lows on 1 hour. Okay, going back on Bitcoin. Play the range. Let's zoom out a little bit. SFU short here, SFU short here. Nothing to do in the middle of the range. Try to long at the Monday low. Try to hunt general setups in the long reload zone. Try to hunt long ideas, SFU long ideas at the SFU level. So, clear. Let's take a look at what we have on Twitter. How many people reposted this one? Let's see. Same old people. Thank you, each and every one of you. Every time I'm looking at the activity and I see who's reposting, who's hitting the like, who's commenting, I have a strong feeling to just make this one private for premium and VIP members. So simple. Public is public. Curious people are just curious people. Yeah. Reposts. I know all these people. Premium, and most of them VIP members. Gladiators, public, not so much. Anyway, hit the like, people. Hit the repost if you want to help us out to be a bit more visible. Okay. You know what to do on Bitcoin. You know what to do on Ethereum. I blabbed away for half an hour. Hopefully you got one or two ideas or some levels to pay attention on. If you want to join premium, you have the link. You just go and push that button there. Find the link. Premium is damn cheap. You can see 1 month is less than $1 a day. If you want to join VIP, I think Stefan already closed the registration, but DM Stefan if you want VIP. It's worth the price, definitely. If you want to join Cap What You, okay, DM Stefan and maybe he'll accept you straight in the Cap What You, but you need to be damn sharp. If you want to join Cap 1, 5 places left. The first one that will do the payment will get the place. If you are a follower of Stefan, you can use his code to get a 5% discount. Yeah. That being said, people, slow and steady. Let's see what we can get from the market. If you are short with Stefan's setup from here, trail, take some profit off at the Monday low and keep 20-30% and try to wait and see if we'll get in the long reload zone. Actually on Bitcoin. That being said, let's call it a live stream. Probably Stefan, probably will make some money. You already made some money with the short you posted yesterday, so that's good. VIP is profitable again. I will not recommend scalps on premium or for the public, that's for sure. But VIP members, they could scalp. That's why they are VIP. You do a good job managing those setups. So again, people, don't be upset. I'm not posting lower time frame setups on premium or general set or general chat. Okay, scalps are for VIP members, and someone is taking care of those people. Someone is repeating over and over again. Make it risk free. Do this. Do that. Yeah, and that's the fun. Okay, too much blabbing away. See you next time, people. See you next time.